You are, sir.
Let's get into it. 1, 2, 3.
Why, hello, and welcome to My Whiskey Den, your favorite public access whiskey review show where craft whiskey is king. And today, we're going to be taking a step back in time to try some of the old Colin Keegan single malt and see what it is after a little bit of a rebranding. Now, this happened kind of middle end of last year, I'd say October-ish of last year, a little bit earlier. But they changed the name to kind of, I want to say, there was a little bit of a sale in the business, even though Colin's still around, but just a different direction. I was going to say with getting out of state, tried to be a little more recognizable, and they also thought they had, if they had taken, I don't want to say control of the state because that might be a bit much, but at least recognizable enough to take the name in the state. I don't want to be bold for them. You know, that's kind of rude. So after that, we are going to taste the new bottle and see if there's any differences between kind of one of the old versions and the new ones. But before we go any further, Mike, do you want to tell the lovely people watching about the Bar Cart Co-op?
Yes. So let me get situated.
That's fine.
We are a collection of friends who create content for the hold on. We're part of the Bar Cart Co-op, of which we are a part of, and we are a collection of friends who create content for the whiskey and other distilled spirits public. The Bar Cart Co-op YouTube and Facebook pages have information about upcoming and past special shows, which happen about every quarter. From blind tastings to distiller panels to discussions of special collaborations and the usage of unique grains, the Bar Cart Co-op has educational and fun episodes for your enjoyment. The oldest show in the group is Distillers Talk, hosted by Christy Atkinson and Alan Bishop. It is a conversation with people from distilleries and distillery adjacent that gets into deep and sometimes off the rails and back again discussions with their interviews. New episodes arrive at the end of the work week. And if that one is not nerdy enough, please check out One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute. This is where Mr. Alan Bishop answers any questions about distilling and often puts them to the test. It could be individual grains, entire mash bills, equipment, or methodology. New episodes come out randomly, so subscribe. And then we have the Bourbon Turntable, home of the silkiest voice on the internet, where they mix the love of music with the love of whiskey. They have conversations with musicians, writers, distillery folks, and common folks about music and whiskey. It releases every Wednesday on all your platforms. And then we have If You Have Ghosts, You Have Everything, a show about spirits and paranormal among us, as well as the unexplained and the spiritual. Subscribe on Spotify to get all the seasons. And last in fantasy football, but certainly not least amongst us, is Mr. Little David Levine in the Whiskey and Whiskey Ring podcast. David does really good interviews. David does a very good job with his awards. David does a lot of things well, except play fantasy football. Please check out David.
Yes, he needs it. So we're going to be stepping back and trying an old Colin Keegan single malt. Now, yes, sir.
Morgan, have you had Colin Keegan before?
Oh, God.
I have not. So these are both to me.
Ooh, okay.
Or at least I don't think I have. Sometimes
I think you'd know.
Yeah.
I don't think I have. So
this is going to be fun.
Oh, boy.
For you, it is a single malt that is 30% of the malt is smoked with mesquite wood.
Okay.
So it has a very distinctive kind of Southwest flavor, which is the original name was a blend of the owner's owner's name, but kind of why they switched over to Santa Fe Spirits was to continuing kind of that image of the Southwest in that state. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, have you had Balcones Brimstone?
Yes, that I
Okay.
have.
This is nothing like that. I just
That's
want to
a
make, because you said
lower.
mesquite smoked, and because
Yeah.
Brimstone is scrub oak smoked,
Right.
and lots of other fun things like burning. But I just want to make, because the mesquite smoke on this, and then another question I have to ask is, have you had Dorado? Oh God, I've got a bottle of it.
Oh my God, I can't. I'm spacing on it. It's
I know, right?
next door.
Tucson Distillery.
Yes.
I've been there. Dear God, it's gonna hit me in a second.
El Diablo.
Now, anyway, but they do a smoked as well, smoked American single malt as well. So
Okay.
I was just curious if you had that one that I will remember the name for in just a minute.
Yeah, I know. Can't believe and it's a wonderful comparison between the two, because they used it slightly differently, but they both had very nice releases.
Whiskey Dalbach.
I believe I've had that one.
Okay.
I'm positive I had or have. Sorry, brain not braining. But yeah, I know I've had
Okay.
Brimstone for sure.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right, here the old one. Ooh.
It's so good. I want to hear
loosen
all
up
the
my
things
nose.
that Morgan has here. You know what we're going to have to find so we can watch Morgan try it?
Oh boy.
Rua.
Oh, well, I think that, yeah. You know what? It's been a while. I actually did see, if you happen to be over, I think it was Charlotte, where Great Wagon Roll is, they're looking for some help at a few different positions. So that would be a place to take a look at. I'll get a hold of Ollie again.
It'd be good to have him on there again. I'm out of all my Rua.
I might have a smidge downstairs, but I don't know, because there's original, which is fantastically bear cloth, fantastic. But then the finishes with them are usually, historically, from we had them more frequently, they were bombs.
Yeah.
Like it was like boom, port and sherry and a lot and wonderful. So, all right. Excuse me. Sorry about that, everybody. Oh, I gotta pause.
I am dissecting this.
You dissect away. I want to live vicariously through you on this one.
So I get a lot of stone fruits like peaches and apricots. Also kind of get some like earthy notes, but like bright earthy notes, like lemongrass. But there's go ahead, sorry.
No, so there's definitely like a citrus note in there, definitely with that one.
There's definitely some funk in this. It's almost like a little bit of a peaty funk, but not like burnt Band-Aid. We had some friends over Saturday, and we termed peat scotch as burnt Band-Aids dipped in formaldehyde for us who don't like scotch.
That still sounds awesome.
Sorry.
All right. There goes nothing. Oh, man. The nose on this, though.
You're very accurate with the stone fruits and that kind of that peachy apricot note in there.
But there's also like a little bit of like a dust note to it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. You get that the Southwest, like that dusty floor of a old saloon?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going someplace.
There's a sweet note too. It's almost like a cactus blossom.
Very nice. There's a little bit of smoke, is almost like a stove or something. if you're going back in time to like where you said a saloon, if someone had a stove or like a fireplace in the corner.
Reminds me of Cracker Barrel.
Well, my left side's definitely working a lot better than my right here.
All right.
All right, well, and Mike, you're gonna have to talk soon too.
Oh, I'm sniffing the new one. Oh, Mr. Rance, how are you, sir?
All right, good to see you, Donald.
So, one of the things that I remember from this, when talking with Colin, is this was certainly not a knock on it at all. It was a compliment. Is that if the first time that I had this, if I didn't know what I was having and you give it to me blind, I would guess that it was possibly an Irish or a Scotch.
I would lean that way more so than other Americans. Yes.
The feel of it and everything else to it, how it was subtle and complex, and also it was, like how some Scotches and Irish can be light, but also not light at the same time. It's like the two things can be true. I haven't had Colin Keegan in a good couple of years because obviously I can't get it. So this is nice to.
No peanuts on the floor. No peanut shells on the floor of the saloon.
It definitely has. I can understand that Irish like flavor profile to this because it really has that like bread yeasty kind of flavor to it. At least for me, it does.
And I'm like, and then on the finish for me, a little buttery on the sides. I was gonna say,
yeah, and the fruit and floral notes and just good. Good memories.
Oh, that's good.
It's very much like if you're at a camp, if you were by a campfire earlier in the day, kind of like 3-5 o'clock, if it doesn't get dark till afternoon, hanging out where it doesn't have to be too warm and it's just around.
It is an elegant smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna have another drink of this. Sorry, I'm enjoying it.
That's lovely.
No,
looks like Mitch isn't getting any.
Yep.
Tastes like Mitch is going to be thirsty.
They do have this like 5 other expressions. So they have original, cast strength, which is a beast.
Oh,
cast strength's
so
a beast.
Good.
It is so much. It's like this, it just turned up.
It's everything you want it to be in a cast strength release. It was, it's the same thing amplified. It wasn't like, oh, this is so much different than the other one. It's not. It was everything was cranked up on it.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh, they had a PX cask as well too. That was the 10-year that they kept that around. An apple brandy finish. Then they have their own apple brandy as well. That was from the farms he was on. Remember, he had the ladder that almost fell off the back of the building. He had to run and check because there was a storm going on when we interviewed him. He's like, "Hold on, guys."
All right.
I'm gonna pour the next one. The new most recent one. Look, I was talking to Mike and Morgan before the show. The main difference between these ABV is the same, is that the old ones were by individual like barrel releases, where this is small batch. So I was going to say not as barrel or smaller batch dependent, a little bit wider on it, on what's going into it. So because there was a little variance between releases, I was going to say, that's why I was going to say that I wanted to each get us the same one, because I know I had 5, 15, and I think a different one. So, okay, here. Ooh, well, the color, to be honest with you, the color is a little darker on the new one for me. just when I was looking down, it's a little more golden where the other one was a little more light, ambery color, almost yellow. This one's got a little gold color to it. So and for me, the new one is a little titch lighter on the peat.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the other one rolls in the side of your nostrils a bit more.
I feel like.
This,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, go ahead. Please. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, sorry. I feel like the new version really lacks the funk.
It's
I feel
cleaner.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I get
go ahead, sorry.
like the first note that I get. It's that waxy note, but it's like wax paper wrapped caramels.
Mm.
I get that first, and then
The
it moves
wax.
into-
What if it's like used butcher paper? Because I
That's
do
why
get some.
it-
I do get some barbecue. The wax paper is heavier, but like as you get
Yeah.
further into it, I get some of the smoke notes and stuff. But you're right, though. It's more of a wax paper, definitely in the beginning of it for sure.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I get way more citrus than stone fruits. This is like a grapefruit and lime bomb.
Hold on, dude. I got.
It almost noses like it's a white wine finish.
This comes closer to me to their original, like not the original, but they have a base release before it was smoked that they came out with like after 10, 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, this hits closer to that than the other one. Sorry. I am getting like a meat note, but I'm trying to figure out what it is because it's like it's not almost like it would be like a thicker brisket or something from the old one. This is like a smoked deli meat or a deli meat that has like a crust on it. Whoa, sorry. I was in there too deep. Whew. I need to reset.
I get like a honey ham.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, it's not honey ham's good. Okay, I'm going in for this because, like you said, it's definitely more honeyish. It was lighter the fruit notes, a little bit of change there. Citrus pops through more, but I think that might be because you're not getting as much as the mesquite note. Hold on here.
Mm.
Yeah, this is comparatively. I'd have to go grab my, let's call it the base release, but this hits more like the base release than it does like the smokier version for me. Mike, thoughts? I mean, I'll get deeper into it, but I just want to give people moments so I don't cut everyone off or anything.
So much more than the old one. If you gave this to me and I was going to guess what it was, I would hardcore be leaning into Scotch or Irish. It just has those notes of a longer time in a cooler climate, and how it just had time to marry those flavors. There's more like the things I was getting on the palate was like real quick. Had honey, and then started getting floral notes and trying to figure those out. Little chocolate, little malt, and then citrus on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, I want to say more lively than the old one. It's just more bright and vibrant than the older one. It's still very, very nice. I mean,
it's nice. I'm going to say that it's probably friendlier to a mass population. I'd say it's a friendlier whiskey. Originally we liked it because it was bold. You know, I mean it was one of the first. It was one of the first ones that it gave me this like American smoke. You know, like it wasn't quite Irish. It wasn't quite whatever. There was a different twist on it. It's like MB Roland and Balcones and a couple other ones that had some smoked releases that had like their own twist. Del Bach as well too. This is it's a little different departure. I thought it was gonna be heavier. That's all. That would be the one thing, and I'll have to ask Heather about it. Is what the age of the blend is. Maybe this has leveled out over time once you've gotten more to the 10, 12 year mark on some of the stuff, because they did 10 years, but probably about 3-4 years ago at least now.
Yeah. And if they've changed their barrels or their fermentation or anything.
Well, and different distiller from time to time, and I always say it's not. They may not change everything, but there may, everyone has a little different small niche in the way they do things. You know, maybe the way you put something in. Yeah. But
everything just seems cleaner, tighter than the old one. Again, very, very enjoyable. Mm-hmm. And if you had someone that said, I don't want to try American single malt, like, yeah, you should maybe try this.
Yeah. Because it has that honey. It's like a honeycomb, but almost. I'm trying to pick what dessert or how this fits into it, because there is something going on here, and I can't. I'm just going to have more.
I need to know my flowers more so I can figure out what the floral note is that I'm.
It reminds me of orange blossom. Orange blossom and honeysuckle.
Both good notes. That orange blossom, you do get a bit of that flavor on the palate. Like I said, it is. I would say a different region of Scotland if you're having these. If you're or Ireland. I was going to say it's a little different twist. Friendly, a little more heather note. Just a little bit more. I think there's more of a pepper note on the finish on the newer one.
All right. Keep going back and forth here.
Okay. They both have their spots for what it is. Like I remember saying with the base of this was really, really didn't know how they even didn't release it on its own beforehand, even though adding, the mesquite smoke. But I like the little bit of bite and a little bit of sourness or something that happens here for a second in the old one. This one is, like you said, it's the flowers. I can't, forgive me, maybe I need to go to New Mexico to get these flowers, because that cactus flower you said sounds accurate. Because this smells more. How about this smells? I want to think it smells like Santa Fe in spring. A little more rains. Some things coming to life in the area, and the old one's like fall before winter. Things have kind of started to crunch down for the season.
In the new version, I also get like a real rich vanilla, like the vanilla bean, like as you're dripping it almost.
Yeah.
Or actually more like a vanilla bean ice cream, because it almost has a creamy note to it on the nose.
It's like honey, kind of creamy, smooth, even on the taste. Oh, well now.
I am blending the two together.
I just sounds like before I go any further here.
Not my first rodeo.
There we go. Maybe a little more for the way I'm going.
A little swirl here.
Let that one sit for a second while I go back into the new one. Both of these, very nice.
How about this? Going to a bigger stream, expanding to other states. If you were having a move, I can see how this is friendlier. I'm hoping that they keep the cast strength would end up like kind of more the ass kicker version it was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because that it was one of those ones where it kind of grabbed you for a second, and
yeah,
what the hell is happening?
Made your eyes roll just a little bit. You're just like,
There's a little bit of fear for a second. We're like, oh, what's happening? All right, here.
All right.
Ooh.
Are you guys doing the blend?
I am. I'm just sniffing the blend now.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
I'll catch up.
I'll hold off. No, I won't.
It's okay.
Ooh.
You do you, boo.
Now I am getting peanuts on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your peanuts off the floor.
Well, they've already been shelled.
It's a family establishment,
if you will. They're the ones who allow it.
Depends on which place you're talking about. Let's get thrown out of an Applebee's.
That would be. I'm going to tell you, how much fun would that be to go to a restaurant like Applebee's or someplace and bring like a bag of peanuts and just be like,
just do it to every restaurant in town.
Starts, and then like as you're getting kicked out, hand the bag to people in the restaurant.
Yeah,
there you go.
Or just walk around and hand bags of peanuts to everybody in the restaurant and say, "Hey guys, flash mob."
That's even better.
No, I wouldn't do that because my luck would be, let's do this, and then you go find out that there's like a large group of people that have a severe peanut allergy.
Yeah.
And I've seen what happens with that, and it's not funny.
No. Well, Gavin's one friend is quite allergic to it, so at his birthday party he's like, so if he has this or this, he has his EpiPen, he knows how to use it and he'll know. And I'm like, I went up to him, I'm like, had I known, we would have gotten something else. From now on, when you're with, we'll have something for you. He goes, and if you want to have cake, he's like, I'm not having cake. I'm like, good man. Sorry, if you know you're gonna close up and have an incident where you may need an ambulance. I'm very aware of what could happen to him. So I sounds dumb, but I appreciated that from a younger kid, because one thing is like, all I need to do is look the wrong way, and we're going to be sitting there like, where the fuck's the EpiPen? I'm like, you keep an eye on that bag, you keep an eye on him, and like, no, he's smart.
Had a kid in grade school that all through grade school, and it wasn't until junior high, because his parents to make cake or cupcakes or whatever for their birthday and stuff, and we just always thought that his mom was just not a good baker. Turns out he's allergic to eggs.
So
then we're like, well, even back then, like, well, this would have been nice to know, because here we're just thinking she's not very good at it, because it didn't taste like everybody else's stuff. And it's like, all right, well, this makes sense.
That's funny. Your mom's a terrible cook.
Yeah.
Hate going over to your house.
I like the nose on this blend. It's kind of like I'm getting the best of both worlds here.
Agreed.
Yep, it like just dampened out a little bit of it would be the sharper notes in the Colin Keegan. But I mean,
it's the same DNA, but still,
it smells like a darker honey to me. Instead of being brighter, it smells like a darker, richer honey. You're still getting like the floral notes in it.
Yeah, it's a really floral honey.
It's almost like a barrel-aged honey.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking about that, because the Queen's Reserve is right up there.
Yeah.
And I have some of Wood Hat's barrel aged honey, which you should buy because it's really good. It's cheaper than buying honey. Don't tell Gary that.
It's actually almost like a barrel aged mead. Like
on the flavor?
On the nose.
Oh, I was gonna say on the flavor, you're not far. It gets a little sugary with a little caramel in there, but like that barrel aged mead statement's pretty close for the blend I had.
Oh,
honey, toffee, a little bit of smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's
really nice on the palate.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that little blend bag. That's a good blend.
It's really tasty. So it's weird because the Colin Keegan and the Santa Fe, both old and new, they hit different spots on my tongue, and the blend is hitting yet a different pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
I'm like missing one on the left side, but the whole other left side, like I'm missing 2 spots on my tongue right now, and it's weird.
Mm.
Yeah, that's wild.
It was an oily content thing. Ooh,
and I haven't looked, but can you get Santa Fe spirits delivered?
Yes, in most places you can now. You
directly from them. Okay.
You go hop their website. No,
because it used to be it had to go to
somebody else.
Caskers.
Yes.
They were horrible.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh well.
They weren't until they were, and I had repeated horrible experiences.
See, that's the way it was with a lot of people.
Just shipping the wrong product altogether. It's like, well, you shipped me the wrong product. No, that's the right one. Look at the picture of the product and look at the picture of the one I sent you. They are different. No, that's the right one.
Oh God. Yeah, I do remember
that happened more than once. And it's like, all right.
Yeah, you're gonna get this, and it's like
your whole job is to ship bottles.
Yeah, just look at them, read them before you put them in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
but no, I was like that with other places. They were good until they weren't. There's a few other places like, oh, sweet. The first 2 orders, you're like, it's going well, and the next one, you're like, oh. It's like they lost that one person that was doing the job to something else, and it was just
yeah.
So, all right. Well, I enjoyed that.
I'm really liking this blend a lot.
I may do more of that here because I like the blend of these two. I was gonna say the combination, like you said, Morgan, hits several parts of the palate. And it lessens that little bit that hit harder here, but it keeps it around and gives this a little more body. And this has herbal notes that one, I don't say didn't have, but were more muddled because of the mesquite wood being heavier. And the glass afterwards, actually, that's got more mesquite smell than I would have thought on the blend. That's weird. Sure, whatever. I'm not in charge. Go science. So that was pretty tasty. Excuse me. All right. Well, I say we kick off till next week. But do we want? I was gonna say, I do have 2 other samples we could do next week. I know that was in the batch because I kind of want to reach out to one of the other distilleries that I sent you. And I fudged up. We had gotten
darn it,
some cans of cherry limeade from Sturgeon Spirits when we were there, but they were in the fridge and I forgot to include them. So you may need to get another pack because it was one of those canned cocktails that I was actually, damn, this is pretty damn good. I get myself in trouble here. And I had to slap Sherry's hand at 2. So I'm like, I need those. Those are mine.
Those are
we made a deal. And she's like, you didn't even send them. I'm like, son of a bitch. So that'll be in another trip out. I'll probably send that with some. I was gonna say some winnings from football. I was gonna say it's got some winnings from football. I can send it out with that. I don't do old Fitzgerald much, but I like it. It is a nice. It's one of the brands I do like. I was gonna say is, I think this one's only a 7, but I was gonna say I had a 13 one time. Just outstanding.
Go back to the old one after having the blend.
Yes, sir.
I have to keep moving in my chair here. Well, I mean, okay. Remember when we used to do the bottle chugs at the end of the show?
Mm-hmm. Morgan's never really been initiated, right?
Oh God. After Saturday night, no. No. The absinthe fountain came out Saturday night when we had people over. So no.
Nice.
That's cool. I like those. That's neat. It brought up some other flavors in this now.
Yes. I liked it.
It's been a while, and I only had it once, so I would like to have it again to get a better assessment of it.
I liked it, and I had it, and then right after it, I had some more of the Golden Beaver.
Good thing to do.
And yeah, they were far enough apart from each other you wouldn't confuse the two. They're both done differently. But I did like the JT Mellick. I thought it was very nice. Golden Beaver was more I'll say fruitier. I'll say it had more of the fruits because they have that type of pear. They have that pear note that goes across their stuff.
I was gonna say, and that comes from the rice. I was gonna say that they have, and I was gonna say it's probably different rice would be a big thing with that, which is neat because that's just like a different type of rye, and it's just you don't get enough of it. But yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about them. But I've only got. Be honest, I was a little buzzed up when I tried them later on at night. It was like one of your guys' tastings. It's like, what is number 26 for the evening? And it's like, well, that was nice.
Yeah. There were some people that got whittled on Saturday. Let's put it that way.
You got a cool fountain though. That people will whittle themselves with a fountain or a luge or anything like that with absinthe because you'll get a little too excited. All of a sudden, you're few drinks in, and you guys have enough a good absinthe and a range of absinthe you guys have. Where not people have better than most bars, I would assume.
We did Neely family absinthe, and it was delicious. But everyone was in awe of the absinthe fountain and just in awe of the collection, to say the least. But it was a good night. I'll just say that.
Absinthe fountain's like a bug light. you turn it on and everyone just has to go to it.
Yep. It was good.
It's like for me, I think of it as like an outdoor summer party thing where you have it outside. It's like, oh, what's going on? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
It's like all of a sudden it's like, man, we need to re-up. We need to restock the fountain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's it's a good winter one too.
Yeah. All right. So that and the other one I was there's a blue corn that I sent you guys.
Yeah.
That I'd like to dig into as well too. I had a little more body to it than what I want to say I was expecting, but I dug it. So
for sure.
A little more oomph. So right here.
Are you going to go grab the absinthe fountain?
It's actually upstairs because I had to wash it and clean it. But Jesse, I'll text it to you. It was the best $20 off Facebook Marketplace I ever could have found. So literally best thing I've bought off Facebook Marketplace for sure.
Anything for $20 that comes out okay. You did pretty good off Facebook.
Yeah. We've used it a couple times now.
I remember it was well, now obviously it's a few years ago, but Rick Renner and Steve Akeley had found one of the manufacturers of absinthe fountains, and they found out that they would sometimes do scratch and dent, and so they got, I think they got a 6 spigot one. I think they both did, that had some blemishes and stuff on it for just nothing compared to what a new one cost. And then I went to go look at it and was like, well, if you're going to get one, you might as well get one. But all they had were like the 6 spigot ones. I'm like, I don't need a 6 spigot.
Ours is 4, but I don't know. There you go. So fun times.
Nice.
I like that. All right. Well, that was outstanding. I like the old. I like the new. I kind of like the blend even better. Maybe they could find a new little couple drops in it. So that was fun. Get a chance, try those out. Maybe I will contact them and see if we can't try some of the newer releases of the cask strength or apple brandy finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See how those, if they've changed a little bit or not. Like to find that out myself. So, all right. Until next week, remember, it's not the size of the den that matters. It's the love of whiskey. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.